Hi, welcome to my platform, LYNDA'S TV show. If it's your first time of coming across this platform and you like what I do here, my dear good friend, you are welcome. After watching this video, please put on your notification bell to all notification. It's very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. To my old subscribers, my old followers, to those who are dedicated, who always watch, share my video, oh, what can I give to you? May God Almighty bless you all and grant that your heart desires. In this platform, I upload video on daily basis based on what is happening in Nigeria and in Biafra land. After watching, please share and subscribe. And I also sit down here to watch the video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to say our opinion. You are free to criticize, but let us always do it constructively as we go into today's video.
You are watching from. If you have read the caption of these broadcasts, and somehow you have no idea what this is all about, don't worry. I'll take you through that journey. Just follow me. Because of the importance of this broadcast and the message I want to pass along to you, across to you, I am going to maintain the best of the best decorum in passing them to you because they are so important. I can tell you this, free of charge. There is an ongoing attempt to poke the bear. There is a plan to set Peter Obi up, frame him up. And I will explain some of them to you. Yesterday, Tifnumbu's camp, they wrote the DSS, and they want the DSS to stop all the media houses in Nigeria from granting Peter Obi interview. Why? I'll tell you. Remember that they told you that if you have any grievances with them and you don't like the way they are running Nigeria, go and start your own political party. Run for office. It's one man, one vote. If you can pull it off, then come and do what you said you would do. That sounded more like a challenge. Unfortunately for them, the young people in Nigeria, they picked up that challenge. And Peter Obi inherited their what? Their challenge. He said they are running through him. He said Nigerians are running for president through him. Do not vote for me if because I am Igbo. Do not vote for me because I am a Christian. But because no Christian actually buys anything cheaper anywhere. Everything everyone is going through in Nigeria today, no one is actually spared because they are APC, PDP, or because they are Christian or Muslim, or because they are whatever description. He was the only person that said, do not vote for me because of this. Tifnumbu said, Emi Lokan. And he said it to his followers, Yoruba Lokan. It's our turn. Atiku said, the northern Nigeria should vote for a northerner that they can trust, because the north does not need a Milokon Yoruba president or Peter Obi Igbo president. Now, having pushed that propaganda for so long, right? APC, Egbekegbe, they have this craft that you need to understand if you really want to know what is going on in Nigeria now. Right? APC is so kind of good in doing something and then gaslighting other people for it. For example, because the northern Nigeria Muslim fanatics, they told Tifnumbu that the north will not vote for him because they don't see him as Muslim enough. And if he needed their votes, he will need to pick a Muslim. A challenge that was thrown at him during their primaries, and he denied. Outrightly, he said, no, why would I choose a Muslim ticket in Nigeria? Nigeria is not ripe for that. There is evidence out there on social media, if you probably want to check the internet. He denied. Then he turned around and picked a Muslim. Then the Christians, including Muslims and Nigerians, reacted. How could you do this? How could you be so insensitive? What could be so important about power that you wanted it at all cost, that you could actually do this? How could you do something that's going to pit Christians, Muslims, and everyone against one another, even without saying it? So they did it. Then they blamed Peter Obi. Remember, Tinubu is Yoruba, Atiku is Fulani. Tinubu is from Southwest, Abi. Atiku is from Northwest, Abi. Nobody actually identified or treat anybody supporting them as the way they treat those who are supporting Obi. To APC, if you are Igbo and you are supporting Tifnumbu, you are obedient Igbo. Yeah, you are a very, very loyal Igbo. Don't worry, we can do something for you later. Okay, just remain loyal. Okay, but if you don't support Tifnumbu or APC, they don't just say you are an opposition who don't want them. They have to add extra propaganda like, oh, you are Igbo, you are supporting Obi. That is why you have been making mistakes, political mistakes in Nigeria. Igbos should learn how to integrate so that Nigeria can accept them. 63 years. Igbos should learn how to integrate so that the rest of Nigeria can accept them. Do you get that? Out of 63 years of Nigeria independence, Northern Nigeria has provided leaders from Northern Nigeria who have ruled Nigeria for over 48 years out of 63 years. And their record has been the brutish, the most corrupt, the most backward, and name it, the most bloody as well. But nobody ever will rise up and say, the Northern Nigeria, they have ruined their chances. They need to build bridges with the rest of Nigeria before they can lead Nigeria. Nobody accused them of that. Yorubas, have been in charge of Nigeria. Out of 63 years of Nigeria, Yoruba has been in charge of Nigeria for 11 years. Plus 3 months, 11 years, 3-4 months. Yorubas. Obasanjo served as Nigeria leader, a Yoruba man. Nobody has ever accused Yorubas of ruining their chances, and they should never produce the leadership of Nigeria ever again. But do you know where all of that ends and prejudices set in? An Igbo man said he wants to run for president. Everyone associated with him is now being gaslighted as a potential terrorist, even more dangerous than the terrorists that are killing and kidnapping people. Do you understand that? It is called social conditioning. And the stage to get Obi arrested started from the day he declared to run for president. They didn't see him coming. The entire political class in Eastern Nigeria, they publicly rejected him. They publicly denied him. They publicly ridiculed him. They laughed. They scorned him. In fact, they said it was a threat to the love that Eastern Nigeria is enjoying in Nigeria. An Igbo man is running for president. Yoruba man is running for president. Fulani man is running for president. Only that Igbo man is dangerous for Nigeria. And every propaganda around him is that he must be stopped. And everyone associated with him, they must be killed. Do you understand that? So whether you are their supporter or not, you have been fed enough propaganda that you are actually a walking time bomb, but you don't know. I will let you know tonight. They've gotten what they wanted, Abi. They wanted power. Now, how are they going to rule is the next challenge. They said if he felt rigged, he should go to court. And he said, okay, I'll go to court. Do you know that today makes it the 21 days allowed by law for anybody that disagrees with INEC announcement to go to court or tribunal? Today is day 21. And as at today, INEC in Nigeria has only given Peter Obi and other opposition, PDP and the rest, they've only given them access to 2 states information out of 36 states plus Abuja. It is deliberate. So Obi now appearing on TV saying the process that produced Tifnumbu is what he is challenging. They might have declared him winner. He didn't win. And they told him to go to court. He is on his way to court. And he will prove it that he didn't win. So behind the scene, they started mounting pressure. Somebody they declared Todo, but he is the most feared in their camp. They are not afraid of Atiku. Atiku Bao. He is the most dreaded. They don't know what he can do. And in their camp, they believe that if by any means, it should call for national protest in Nigeria, all of the foreign mission in Nigeria, they will leave Nigeria in 24 hours. I am saying this to you, not because some of you are not living in your own world, especially those of you who have been fed with APC propaganda enough. So my message is not to reassure you or convince you, because a lot of you are telling yourselves, let him try it. Let him try it and we'll show him. You have no idea. Across Nigeria, it was so obvious that people actually rejected APC. But a lot of you believe that because they are incumbents, one, and at the same time, you expected them to actually rig, and they did, and to you. So let everybody go their separate way. But the obedient are not going away. What are you going to do about them? Let's see if we can talk to their leader. Tell him we are open for government of national unity. Now look at this. Look at this. A lot of you, despite the fact that you have been seeing videos of attacks on Igbos, where people are where thugs are going into Igbo people's homes, bringing them out to attack them, to kill them. Do you know that all this their 2023 election, 22 people were confirmed killed because they wanted to vote? 22 people, thugs and voters. 22 people killed for 2023 elections. So all those things you are reading, I was seeing thugs going into people's home with guns, police guiding them and protecting them. These are the groundwork for what is still to come. Here are the steps. They were asking him to drop his court case. After saying he is nothing, the obedient, they are just noisemakers. Sure you get? They are not beyond social media. Okay? So when he became this threat, they said he should drop the case. Because of Obi, the real people that should have congratulated their Kolu, the real countries that should have congratulated Nigeria, they have held on to their congratulation. In fact, a lot of them are planning on how to evacuate their citizens out of Nigeria. You know why? Because if APC should go ahead and poke the bear, they asked him to come for government of national unity. He said, no, you cannot undermine us, underestimate us, brutalize us, rig us, and lose, and at the same time then enforce yourself on us and then start saying, Shebi is election, now let's move on. Election has come and gone. Let everybody move on. No, don't move on like that. That's not the way to move on. That's the usual way. Sure you get. But people died. Sure you get. People died now. And as we speak, they have already turned down a lot of you, including myself. Yeah, they've turned us down. If they see me for anywhere around Nigeria, Omo, pakutemu rabitini. Sure, you get. They are already picking this. They are going to pick some of you up right now based on your social media footprint, supporting Obi and the rest. When he rejected that, Kolu said, when they asked Kolu, is it true that you are trying to form a government of national unity? He said, no. We need more than government of national unity. I am going to form a government of national competence. The way that is not competent, sick old demented man, is going to select competent. Immediately, BUHARI signed some bills into law. Did you read that? About 15 bills were signed into law by BUHARI few days ago. One of them is a law to compel anybody that win presidential election in Nigeria to form their government, to form their cabinet before the swearing-in date. The way that didn't form his own cabinet for 7 months, 8 months, he has now made a law that anybody that win presidential election in Nigeria should form their cabinet 60 days before swearing in. These are the idea of saying, see, don't let us go to court, leave court. If it is for court, they can rig the court as well. But the problem is, how are they going to handle the aftermath of that? They have been hearing that the obedient and the rest of some of the people who are really angered, they are already grouping. And to test the water, remember when I told you that these guys that have been saying Lagos is no man's land, Lagos is no man's land, that majority of you have been reacting to. In fact, most of the reasons why you ended up having to say you want to save Yoruba land for APC, and you have now given them that power back. I told you that most of those things you saw on social media, and some of them you are still seeing right now, fake accounts opened by APC to ride the ethnic tension, the tribal division. Sure, you get. Now, it worked for them then. But the problem now is that usually after election, everybody will just move on. But if I say this Obi is not moving on, and he's not accepting all the entreaties that they are passing to him. Come now, calm down. You see, at least you won that place now. Okay, you see, your people are winning in that other place now. Let's come together and save Nigeria. And he kept telling them, to save Nigeria is to elect people rightly. That if you are rightly elected, this tension won't be. Sure, you get. So every time Obi appear on any media, all of them, they want to listen to what he has to say. Everything. So now that Tinubu have lost legitimacy, credibility all over the world now, they are seeing them as impostors, riggers, murderers. Sure, you get. And the more Obi appear on media, the more it damages everything about them. The more they are likely going to be called to do the right thing, and possibly the worst case, a rerun, something that they have seen and tested. So what they have done now is that they are now going to put all of the blame of the failure of their charade. They are going to blame Obi and the obedient for ethnic division, tribal division, religious incitement, tribal incitement. The people that publicly, repeatedly are saying that, let this be the last time Igbos are going to interfere in a national election, Nigeria election, where Nigerians are supposed to participate, where Igbos are supposed to be Nigerians. The spokesperson, the head of the media for Tinubu's campaign, after they have been declared winner, he wrote this, a dog whistle. He said, let this be the last time Igbos will interfere in Lagos politics. Then they turned around and they said, Peter Obi has been using tribe, ethnic to divide Nigeria. Do you get what I mean when I said APC will do something and then they will direct it to the innocent people and ask you to blame them. Have you not noticed that? Right, it's called dog whistle. So what you saw in Lagos 2 days ago, and what you saw in Lagos on the 25th of February, everything documented. As they say, the internet will never forget. APC, Egbekegbe, used their tribal, divisive, bigoted politics to turn Yorubas into tribal bigots in Yoruba land, who are now not just asking the Igbos to go back to their region. They are going into homes to attack Igbos. But guess what? They have mobilized people on social media to begin to propagate and put all of this death and all that on the same man, so that whenever he appears on TV, they will say, speaking to the media is the reason why people are angry. Remember, obedient are not attacking anybody. They are not physically malhandling anybody. There is no video of them invading anybody's home for not supporting Obi. There is no evidence. Sure, you know. But the rhetorics you are going to be coming across on social media, including on your TV and radio in Nigeria, they are going to be about how Igbos are intolerant. Every fight, when they kill people, when they kill them in any part of Lagos, their media will say Igbos started it. How did they start it? Because they said Lagos is no man's land. Do you get that? Now you begin to come to that, because this is going to be the stage to then say, look at what Obi has caused. Then DSS will invite him. Then DSS will arrest him. And at that point, you can kiss Nigeria goodbye. Because the people that they are using to lie and propagate this change of narrative, even with what you have seen and you know, they are not stupid. You that will listen to them and begin to repeat what you read from them, you are the tool in their hand. But the problem now is this. The same set of people are saying, you better don't go and protest anything. Obi's family, they are enjoying their life. Election has come and gone. Don't go and die for Obi. Obi that is already going to be to collect due. They are paid to do that too. You begin to read things like that. In order to what? To tell you, to put that fear in you. Remember, that is exactly what APC represents. But despite the division that Nigeria has been subjected to right now, they are not giving up. I'll give you examples of this. When their leader, Bayo Onanuga, tweeted this dog whistle yesterday, it didn't take long before they picked it up. You probably have seen or not messages from IDs like this. Look at this. Please let federal government cut food supply to the southeast, like Gowon did that time. Let's teach those LUP miscreants a small lesson. The same way hunger wiped their ancestors, make them taste them too. All of these subtle messages, they are government sponsored. You may think those who are tweeting this or posting these messages, they are stupid, they are ignorant. You'll be reacting to them. But these are government sponsored, APC sponsored messages. They are not random. Take a look at this. After all you witness in this year 2023 charade, read this. Peter Obi divided Nigeria by using fake religious leaders to preach hate and incite the people. The headless mob going about shouting Lagos is no man's land. Peter Obi is a calamity. He should never be allowed to come near our national politics again. Another one. Obi actually divided Nigeria with ethnicity and religious-based campaign, Sha. May we never see the likes of Obi in Nigeria politics again. All of these messages are not random. They are from government paid people. You will see names. You will see Igbo names, Yoruba names, Hausa names. All of these messages are not random. I am telling you this, right? Peter Obi divided Nigeria with emotions. Ethnicity and religious-based campaign. May Peter never happen to Nigeria again. Read that line again. May Peter never happen to Nigeria again. Peter Obi is bad luck. Peter Obi is a liar. God forbid Peter Obi now and forevermore. Amen. They are not random. Okay? Here is another one. Peter Obi divided Nigeria with ethnicity and religious-based campaign. God forbid Peter Obi now and forever and evermore. They are not random. Here is another one. Now, if you think that they are just campaign, they are just some stupid people, they cannot divide Nigeria. Okay. Yeah, maybe this will let you have an idea how the establishment really feel towards the obedience, and they blame Obi for it. You know that Ibano senator, former governor of Enugu State, Chimaroke Nnamani, that I told you will be retired. From the report I have, before INEC would utter anything, some of us actually have seen some of the results that finally came out, that are real results. Different from the Bulaba Balabulu result that they cooked up. Sure, you get? And I can easily tell you, but the reason why I can't confidently tell you some certain things is that we are talking about Nigeria, okay? Where white can turn black, and everybody standing with you there will tell you that they never saw white, they only saw black deliberately. So sometimes you can actually let them shoot themselves, or when they are unable to change it. I told you what they did to them in Eastern Nigeria, the obedient. What they did to them in Niger Delta part of Nigeria, the obedient. It took a serious coordinated violence to stop their wave. But last, it still consumed the man they call the Eastern Nigeria's Kandu, or the Kandu light. They usually kind of
Hello my wonderful people, as we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.